Good morning everybody and welcome to the GSM's Pride. Something a little different this week. We're actually heading up to Michigan to a friend of mine, Brian Barczyk, who owns the Reptarium up in Utica, Michigan. We're going to go hang out with him, go do some fun things and record it along the way and see what we've got for you. So I'll see you all in a bit. Well, we made it. We got here to the Reptarium this morning. We are here with Brian. Brian's actually going to be filming for a little bit, so it may be a little loud out here because of the cars, but I'm going to give you a quick tour why he's gone, and then we're going to do some fun stuff later, so I'll see you all in a bit. I know I've done this before, but I'm going to give you a quick tour of the Reptarium while we're waiting for Brian. So what's actually crazy about Jeffrey is that's a boy granite Burmese python, kind of like mine, but mine's a hypo, and that's about as big as mine's going to get, so we're pretty excited. Awfully big boy right there. So Perdita down here is actually a cow reticulated python, and she gets a little bit more black on her every time we come. So this is Brillo. He's a six-banded armadillo.
So cute. He's so wiry, like Archie.
I want you to get
He's like
it.
you.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough now.
So that's Salt behind me. She's actually she's a she now because I think they just sexed her and found out she's a she. But Salt, which we'll catch up with a little later, is going on a walk. Behind me there is Drogo, the two-toed sloth.
But I want to be on YouTube. At least we're going to be
So one of my dreams before I came out to Reptarium was actually to hold RJ, and it's a lot harder than I thought to talk and hold him at the same time. How you get him out of there, I have no idea.
He's my baby. He's amazing, isn't he? Come on, Arch. Up you go, baby. Oh, there you go. Here you go. Holy.
So you're probably all wondering why the hell I bring a car business vlog to a Reptarium, and Brian's probably thinking exactly the same. But really what I wanted to talk to you guys about is this. Brian is a super successful, very passionate about his business, and I wanted really to give them a little bit of insight of what drove you in your life to bring all your passion and everything. What made you successful?
Well, I think the big thing to me is that you do what you love, right? You know, so if you're passionate about it, whether you're selling cars and you're really passionate about that part, or for me, I was into animals, you know, you've got to be passionate about it. So the thing is, if you wake up in the morning and you don't want to do something, you're probably not going to do it to 100%, right? But if you actually love doing it and you wake up and you're like, I have to do this, you literally give 120% every single day. And you'll wake up in the morning excited to go to work, and you'll work all day until late in the night, and you go home and you don't feel like, oh, that was a horrible day, I worked my day. What you feel like is I'm achieving my goal, and that goal really is about happiness. It's about achieving the things that you're super successful that you want to be passionate about, right? Because listen, I wouldn't be a good car dealership guy, I wouldn't be a good realtor, right? But I am good at what I do because I love it, right? And what you could do to really become even more successful is to do multiple things that make you successful, right? We turned a reptile hobby that I really loved into a reptile zoo, into a social media dynasty. We turned that into merch companies. We've turned it into product companies. We've done everything, but all those things that we've done is because of one thing, and that's the passion I have for animals and educating people about animals. So I just think it's important to find that you do what you want to do. So if you wake up in the morning and you don't want to sell cars, you should probably get another job. But if you wake up in the morning and you're like, I'm going to be the best car salesman in the world, then you're going to succeed, because you're going to exude that type of confidence to the people that are coming through the door. Remember, that's what it's all about, right? In life, you've always got quality, price, and service. If you're giving that service out to people and you're making people's experience buying that car as incredible as it possibly is, it's going to make you look good, it's going to make you more money, it's going to make you successful. In my world, it's just about animals.
Exactly what I wanted to say, because you know how I said to you, it's all about passion, and we're in the people business rather than the car business. That's what you need to take home from this. I hope Brian's words were inspirational to me. He's been very inspirational to me. I'm glad to have him as a friend, and he lets me come out and play with his animals at times, and I'll see you all in a bit. Well, that's it for this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed the Reptarium and our little trip to Michigan there. It was very exciting for me. I got to spend 3 days with my good friend Brian over at the Reptarium, and it was good to actually see him from not only just from a friend standpoint, and obviously the reptiles and the animals and stuff like that, but really to get to know Brian more of as the you know, businessman and entrepreneur that he really is. So if you don't follow Brian or subscribe to his channel, please do so. Brian has a lot more than just the reptiles on there. He's a really knowledgeable guy about just business and just general things like that. That's kind of why I did that interview with him. As always, I'm going to put up a video link here. Just check that out for me. I really helps me, and I appreciate it. On this side, I'm going to put up a link to my subscription up in the top corner there, Lou Fuse Ford. As always, over at Lou Fuse Ford, we can replace the car, not the customer, and I'll see you all next week.